Let's begin by taking a look at the course site. When you come into ADLDSP 687, this is the home page that you will see. I'd like to point out a few additions I've made to our course site. Let's begin with the navigation pane. So on top you have the navigation area. The left side is similar to what you see in most of your courses. You'll have the class list, your groups, content, discussion, Dropbox, and grades. You're familiar with all this. Dropbox is where you will submit your assignments. Discussions, where you make your discussion postings. Grades is where you check your grades, of course. I will come back to content in a little while and show you what is on the content page. I've also on the right hand side made a couple of additions. You have research tools. So if you drop that down, you have direct links to various resources that can help you with research. You also have links to our tech help, that's your UWM help desk, and pause if you want to log into your pause account. There is also a little Twitter icon over here which will take you to it'll take you to a Twitter page for our particular course, which is ADLDSP 687. I will use this area to send out reminders of upcoming due dates. To clarify, the Twitter page is completely optional. It will replicate deadlines that I highlight in D2L. So the same information will appear on D2L and on Twitter. So why have Twitter? This course is on instructional design and technology. I would like to highlight a few technologies that can be used in education. The other reason I use Twitter is because some students like Twitter, they are very active on Twitter and they like to receive updates on Twitter. So to address the needs of a wide audience base, I use Twitter. It is optional. The information that I put up on Twitter will not impact your course in any way. If you miss something on Twitter, it does not mean that you're going to miss it in your D2L course site because all that information will be on D2L. However, if there are some interesting articles that I find online, for example, an article about Jill Watson, I will provide a link to that in Twitter. This is additional interesting information that's topic related, but not really important enough to put on D2L maybe. So that's just interesting things that I'm going to be posting. So Twitter again is optional. It is just an additional avenue that I am offering to students. If you have an issue using Twitter, if you are not comfortable using Twitter, please ignore it. Okay, moving on to content. So in the content page, I do need to highlight a couple of things here. On my page, since I am the instructor, it shows me graduate and undergraduate. This particular course has graduate students taking this for graduate credit, and I also have undergraduate students taking this course for undergraduate credit. And the requirements for both groups is a little different, so I have set up two different sections. And I have set up restrictions, so if you are a graduate student, you will only see the graduate option. If you are an undergraduate, you will only see the undergraduate option. So let me quickly look at what is in the graduate option. So if I drop that, we have course documents, which has the syllabus, the schedule, and course readings. And then all the other modules will get added on in this area. So graduate students, you will only see this. Let's take a look at undergraduate. The same thing, you have your course documents, and then you will have all the modules being populated as I put information in them. So just to remind you, graduate students will only see graduate information. Undergraduate students will only see undergraduate information. Now, if you are an undergraduate and you're not able to access this area, let me know as soon as possible. We can correct this. I have set up this kind of restriction in all other areas of D2L as well to ensure that you are not overwhelmed with too many links that are not relevant to you. So to make it easy for you to navigate this particular course site, I have set up restrictions. Our discussion area, the general discussion area, will be open to everyone, but all other discussions after that again will be restricted. You can go to Dropbox to look at any assignments that are due or have to be submitted, and then you have your grades section. So that's a quick overview of our particular course site.